Hi guys, today's live number 12, and I want to kind of challenge you a little bit today. I want to ask you a very important question. I want you to ask yourself, why you really with your girl? Why you're with her? Why are you in a relationship with the lady that you're with right now? Because she is, I don't know, most beautiful girl around? Maybe it's because she's the smartest one. Maybe she is the richest one. I don't know, maybe you just wanted to prove to your pals, or I don't know, to your father or whoever, that you can get the best girl around. Maybe you want to prove something to your ex. Maybe she's not the smartest, right? Maybe that was the whole point, because you wanted to have a girl that would be kind of submissive, none pun intended, that you'll be able to kind of, I don't know, lead and be in a relationship without doing anything really, then she would do what you say. What's your reason? And you remember the whole thing that I'm talking about right now, it's because what we said about this story about White Knight. She wants you to be the one who kind of knows where you're going, that you're taking her for the journey, and that you're gonna lead basically. That's where she's gonna be fulfilled and guarded, and that she'll have everything provided for her in a positive sense. So what's your reason? You see, when I was looking for a lady or girl for me, I had very clear kind of vision in mind. I wanted her to have two major things. Beside that, I wanted to love her and be fascinated with her as a person, and love her, the kind of visual. I wanted her to be beautiful. But I wanted her to have these two characteristics. One, I wanted her to be the smartest girl around. And second, I needed her to be the most spiritual one around. And those two things were completely must have. And it was all connected to where I was in that specific place in time. But it still kind of is. I've changed. That was 18 years ago. Some things changed, but until today, those two are most important. And if you ask me, what's the status? How do you do, guys? We are great with each other. We love spending time with each other. And interestingly enough, those two things are still the most important reason that we're doing so well. Because she was and she is the smartest girl around, and she is and she was the most spiritual one. And it all comes down to me being the thinker. I told you at the beginning in the first live that was my main goal, that I kind of devoured the world how it is by kind of rethinking everything and kind of trying to understand what's going on. And everything that I'm recording right now, everything that I am right now, it's kind of result of us talking about it. Not, she's not my therapist, but the whole thing is like, it's much easier, much faster to get to some conclusions when you've got a person that are having the same mindset, having the same kind of passion to think, to try to understand, to go deep, and not afraid to go there. And in the last yesterday, we spent every day more than an hour just talking about this deep kind of stuff. And because I saw my presence in thinking, and she was there with me, and now I do the same thing with the future, that helps me because she is here and she's there. Because everything that I build, on my way of the way how I think I understand the world, and she's there with me. And she surpassed the things that I wanted, those two, and she's completely master of those. And I love that about her. I really respect her about it. And then because we were together and it all worked like this, we were, she was able to surpass so many other things that I didn't even thought about. But that's why we're awesome and we love each other. So that's why I'm asking you, why are you with your girl? Because look, maybe if you're right now, maybe you're together for, I don't know, a few months, maybe a year, maybe two, I don't know how long you're together. If you've got some really cheap and or shallow motive or a reason why you were together, it might turn against you. Because if you're with a girl just because she's the most beautiful girl around, what will happen in 10 years, in 15 years, in 20 years, in 25 years? She won't be the most beautiful girl around. And you know that. That's simple logic. What are you going to do then? Replace her for someone new? So you see, if you want to be a white knight, someone who will be able to take her and say, I want you, and take her for the journey, on the journey, you'll have to understand, why do you really want this girl, and how do you plan, how do you see your future? And we as guys, we are very great in seeing long term. So that's why I want you to ask yourself and be sure that you're thinking the right girl, because if not, you're going to hurt her. And you're not going to be the white knight. You're going to be another guy who just hurt me. And you're going to just add to this pile. And this girl will have, this girl and every other girl that you're going to kind of do the same thing with, you're going to hurt. And you're going to add to this pile. And, you know, it's complete disaster. Don't be that guy. So if you want to be the white knight, someone who is really able to make this step ahead, and for today and for tomorrow, to be that white knight, understand why you're with your girl and what's your plan. Because only by answering these two questions, you'll be able to be the one who'll take her for the journey that she would want to be taken on. See you tomorrow.